Maya is signing her daughter up for summer activities. Some of the activities cost $10 and some of them cost $20. Maya pays a total of $130 for 9 activities. How many of each activity did she sign her daughter up for? Well, first of all, what we have to do is we have to write the equation for this, and then we want to solve the equation. We're going to use the method called substitution, and I'm wondering if I can still show this problem and write is what I'm trying to do here. But what's going to happen is we're going to have 2 equations, and one of the equations is just going to deal with money. So what the problem says is it says that some of the activities cost $10. So you can just see that 10x at the bottom of the page. And then some of them cost $20. So this is a different activity. So $20. And then when we look at the rest of the problem, it says Maya pays a total of $130. Well, remember, this is all money. So this is going to equal $130. Well, I'm going to write the other equation off to the side here so that you can still see it on my paper. But then what it says Maya pays a total of $130. Well, we've already taken up the $130 for 9 activities. Some of those activities cost $10. Some of those activities cost $20. But what we have is we have a total of 9 activities. So now I'm going to move my iPad away, and we're going to talk about how to solve this equation. So when I scoot that up here so we can see everything, what's going to happen now is that I want to find a variable that has a coefficient, a number in front of it, of 1. And what we've got is we've got an x that has a number of 1 in front of it because nothing's written, or a y with a number 1 in front of it because nothing's written. So we're going to rearrange the second equation here. And it doesn't matter if you say x equals or y equals, but a lot of people say y equals because that's when we write an equation of a line. We say y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to solve for y, which means that we're going to subtract x from both sides, and we get y equals 9 minus x. Well, what's going to happen here is with substitution, we're trying to write an equation that has all variables of x in it in this case. So we're going to take this value of 9 minus x and we're going to put it back into our other equation where we see y, because this says y equals. So this is going to be 10x plus 20 times 9 minus x. So instead of writing y, we wrote down what y equals, which is 9 minus x, and that equals 130 activities, or $130. But now we're going to solve this because the equation's only with x's, so we're going to distribute. So we get 10x, 20 times 9 is 180, minus 20x equals 130. We distributed the 20 is what we did in that step. Our next step is going to be to combine like terms. So 10x and negative 20x are like terms, and when we combine them, 10 minus 20 is negative 10x plus 180 equals 130. Going to move the 180 over to the other side, and we get negative 10x equals, well, 130 minus 180 is negative 50, and then divide both sides by negative 10, and x equals 5. So now that we have that, and it might be nice if you can see that, what we're going to do is we're going to take our answer of 5, and and we're going to fill it back in to this equation here that we rearranged. So we're going to get y equals 9 minus 5. So y equals 4. And then what we can do is we can go back to Edmentum and we can fill that in. So I entered daughter up for 5 of the $10 activities, and the $10 activities were the X's. That's what we labeled as X. And then 4 is what we found out for Y, and those were the $20 activities.